Hey everybody, Corey here, and I just want to give a little bit of an update of things happening. Yes, I have a horribly messy room, Legos, Harry Potter, minifigures, Charlie Brown Christmas tree, still up, and yes, I know, it's the middle of April. So, uh, the month of April has been an interesting, stressful month for me in personal and professional life, but it's also been a month of growth for me, so that's pretty good. Stressful and personal, like outside of work. I won't talk about the work stuff, but personal is just injuries. It's been a lot of injuries, really over the last couple of months, and this last one's been with my shoulder. You know, the pectoral, deltoid, and back of the shoulder, the scapula, and upper back has just been in horrible, horrible pains. And it's finally healing, but I've not been able to work out for about 2 weeks now, and I still have 2 weeks I gotta take off. So sucks. It's a little stressful. It's aggravating. All this year's been really tough with injury for me, and I think a lot of it's just I'm always working out. I'm working out. I'm put just constantly every single day, and I take one day off a week to rest and chill. And I've started incorporating more weights into my training, and I think it's just kind of taking a toll. I think my body's just worn out because since 2010 I've just done a lot of work. Uh, Growth wise, why it's big for me. I made a decision about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, that I was finally going to get in there and start working towards my certification for personal training. So I enrolled with the ISSA certification program, and this is my book that I have to go through and read. Uh, it's a go at my own pace kind of program, which I like. It's self-taught, so I'm having to read, retain everything that I'm reading, and then I get to take a certification class or certification test, and that's going to be well, stressful. That's leading actually into more stress because I'm like, I've got 8 months to complete this. I'd like to get it done in 10 to 12 weeks and get my certification and start working on certification in sports nutrition as well, and try to build up a few different certifications and then start pitching myself to gyms, because as much as I'd love to just kind of go to people like, hey, I'm a personal trainer, advertise in the paper and everything, I think it's going to be easier to start building up myself as a personal trainer working with a gym before trying to get myself out there. Because, working with a gym, if I work with someone like 24 Hour Fitness or Planet Fitness or the likes, some of those bigger gyms, when someone comes in looking for a personal trainer, it's like, oh, we've got Corey here, who's one of our personal trainers. He'll be able to assist you with your goals and nutrition and such. So I think that would be good to help build up my confidence as a trainer, and just kind of build up my repertoire of things, and give me some experience. It's kind of like being a journeyman electrician. I got to build up that experience before I can go out there and really start getting my hands dirty, and I think that'd help out a lot and get some testimonials on my side and the such. So that's what I'm doing over the next few months. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to be a certified trainer. If you don't know why I want to be a trainer, most people watching this probably know a little bit about me, but if you're new to ever seeing me and think, who is this guy talking? Back in 2010, well, actually, let's go back even further. In October 2009, I threw my back out. I was about 400 pounds, right at about 400 pounds, and I couldn't walk. It was excruciating pain. It would take me an hour to 3 sometimes just to get out of bed in the morning. And so that progressed into more and more issues with my lower back. I ended up having a disc almost completely obliterated because of all my weight on it. And it took a lot of rehab. Obviously not be able to move. I couldn't get down to the kitchen and fix myself the stuff to eat. And, flash forward, my back's getting better to August of 2010. Had dropped about 70 pounds. I was down to about 332. And my doctor basically threw it out there that I didn't have a whole lot of time left. He was basically, hey, start making arrangements. You've got to do something. My blood pressure on average was 210 over 190. Stroke level. I should have been having a stroke. I would have to sign off paperwork to leave the hospital to go home because I was putting myself at risk. So I started dieting, I started losing weight, and in 10 months I transformed from 332 pounds to 197 pounds in 10 months. I was quite proud of myself, and for the last little bit that I dropped the weight, because I maintained it at 215 between 209 and 215 for a long time, and I just quit working out for a few months, dropped some muscle mass, and got down to 197. I started looking like, I need to start working out again. I need to get my stamina back, get some strength, and I started working out again, and I plumped back up to 215 really quick. So I'm sitting at here now, 215, happy. I'm still trying to cut down to about 210 to 205, but I'm putting on muscle. I'm doing a lot of stuff, so I'm excited. But that's why I want to be a personal trainer, because I've been there. A lot of personal trainers have never been fat. They've never dealt with the cravings. They've never dealt with the emotional eating. They've never, dealt with the teasing by society for being overweight. And yeah, there's a personal trainer that has gone through a year of putting on weight and then taking another 6 months to drop it all off, just to say that he knows what it's like to be fat and he's been through all that. But unless you spend a lifetime overweight, you don't know what it's like. You can't compare to being in first grade and being 100 pounds nearly, to graduating high school at nearly 400 pounds, to being, a happy person, but you go home devastated every single day because you're so fat and you can't stand to look at yourself. You can't deal with the fact that when you lose weight, and you lose a substantial amount of weight, and you've gone from 5XL shirts, 4XL shirts, 52-inch waist pants, down to smalls and mediums and 34-inch pants. You can't grasp the fact that you still look in the mirror and still see the person that used to be morbidly obese. You still see that person looking back at you. The image, the mental, psychological issues that come with being a lifetime of overweight. So, that's why I want to be a personal trainer. A little in-depth, I know, but that's really I want to help other people. It's going to be easier for someone who is overweight, who wants to transform their life, go into a personal trainer who's been overweight, who has transformed their life, who's been morbidly obese, and has gotten physically fit, and has the endurance and stamina to do awesome things. So, yeah, I think it's going to be an awesome experience. I can't wait for certification. I can't wait to have my first client. I've been doing the Beachbody thing for a while, and I call my Beachbody customers, I don't call them my customers, I call them my clients, because I'm helping them through my understanding of nutrition and physical fitness, helping them through the Beachbody programs like Insanity, P90X, Rev Abs, Slim and Six, all these programs that invoke awesome changes from home. I'm helping them through this, through Shakeology. But it's time that, for me personally, to grow, not only to help grow my Beachbody business, but to grow myself as a person and to grow a personal training business. To be able to be hands-on with people and say, hey, you know what? I'm here to push you. I'm designing this program that we're doing today for you because it's going to work for your build, for your goals, and for what you want to do in life. I'm going to do these things to build your confidence. I'm going to build you a nutrition guide to help it to work into your schedule. So that's what I want to do. Again, super pumped. And I'm still playing with Legos, by the way. Lots of them. I just bought a giant box of minifigures yesterday. Pretty sweet. And yeah. That's really all I got. I just want to give that update, get that out there, and for people who didn't know who I was to kind of see this and say, hey, that guy's kind of rad, or hey, I'm going to troll him. I don't like this guy because he's a douchebag, even though I'm not. How can someone wearing an Angry Birds shirt be a douchebag? I mean, really? Come on. So, yeah. Peace.